Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Bradley Beal.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Murray. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pacers, we've got Davis. Powell is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Green, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. And this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ballgame. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Mitchell outside. Back to Murray. The tray. Powell pulls it in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thybulle. Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
For 3, Murray. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Mitchell passes to Finney-Smith. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Finney-Smith a threat both under the basket and way out beyond the arc. He's got great range.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Finney Smith with it, guarded by Green. Murray kicks to Thibault. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Pass to Powell. Green with the ball. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander buries the long-range jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Hartenstein against Davis. Back to Thibault. Pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And Green gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Finney Smith. Murray looking around. Pass to Finney Smith. Charlotte no good that time either.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The D got there too late, and he'll go to the line. We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, you know, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team, or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Powell. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And they are top half of the league in terms of defensive field goal percentage. The hopes is that they can continue to improve in that area.
And talking again about the job they've done keeping their turnovers down. It's not that they play it safe, they play in control. And that's an important difference. Now here's Murray. No scoring in this one. Finney Smith passes to Murray. Hartenstein with the screen for Murray. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Davis kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Middleton for 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last time out, he had 38 points. Takes the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Pacers leading by 10. Got a piece of it. Thibault on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And now a look at Donovan Mitchell. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 33 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now here's Middleton. Rebound by Murray.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Powell against Mitchell. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And it's Davis with the ball for Indiana. It's a 10-point game. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And it's Mitchell missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it goes down 2 points. 6 points for Draymond Green.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Pacers. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. In third, the Pacers.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Here's Hartenstein. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Mitchell wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago. Porter against Mitchell. Green passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's a look at some numbers for Anthony Davis.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Hornets trail by 11. On the wing, Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Porter against Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Finney Smith with it, guarded by Green. Pass to Mitchell. Elbow shot is on the way. Again, the Hornets score.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Pacers. And Porter, no good on that one. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively. They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on, and a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards. Those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Davis. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Davis has got his second basket.
Smart move from the big man to get rid of it there. The defense was closing. Davis let it go.
Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. From the line. It's rebounded by Indiana. Porter looking it over. The 9-foot shot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the baby hook. Hornets trail by 10. Mitchell left side. Finney-Smith finds Thibault. Charlotte moving the ball around. Caldwell Pope against Mitchell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mitchell's got 15.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pacers have shot 6 of 7 at the line. First free throw is good.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Nurkic checked in for Davis, and Middleton subbed in for Green. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Middleton, and he can't bank that one in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Lively. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 7. Back to Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Watch out below when Middleton rises up like that. Remarkable at punching it down on him.
Here's Mitchell. Again, the Hornets score.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Scoreless thus far. Porter passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, and he lays it straight in. And the Pacers lead by 9.
And he's 5 of 7, finding a nice rhythm offensively.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lively the pass to Beal. And another 3 for Charlotte.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Caldwell Pope against Beal. Nurkic a screen on Beal. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Guys, I don't think there's any doubt that the work he's put in practicing free throw shooting has paid off. I mean, he's made nice strides in getting those shooting percentage numbers up.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Pacers up by 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Indiana leading by 7. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Murray out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. Count the basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Thybulle. Now Lively. He's guarded by Nurkic. Lively the pass to Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And Middleton kicks to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 9 points. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is a scorer. He's always working the angles, trying to find his next opening to attack, and it rarely takes him long.
The Pacers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
And he's able to get it back. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. The Pacers in 5th.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
That's good from Lively. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player. Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
Middleton outside. That 3 off the mark. Hornets trail by 6. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Finney-Smith. Murray with it. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
He hits the second from the line.
And, you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career, and now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And Porter Jr. is a gifted scorer. I mean, one who possesses really good size and length that makes it hard for defenses to reel him in.
That one misses. Hornets trail by 6. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Caldwell Pope against Murray. A 3-ball. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And Middleton kicks to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Porter's got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Right at the rim. That's where Lively loves to get his opportunities.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
Yeah, you know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Finney Smith defending. Outside Porter. There's the triple. Good on the triple. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Hornets trail by 8. Outside Beal. Now here's Thibault. He's guarded closely. No good from Finney Smith. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Middleton outside. Outside Porter. Shoots from the high post. Count that one. Porter's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, you must respect Porter Jr.'s scoring ability. I mean, he is terrific connecting from the mid-range.
Pass to Finney Smith. Lively with the screen. Here's Finney Smith. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pacers leading by 10. To the paint. Here's Middleton. The kick out to Porter. No good on the 3. Hornets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Powell inside. He's covered by Beal. Here's Nurkic. Kicks it down to Middleton. The three-pointer is right on target. Middleton's got 8.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Hartenstein's checked in for the Hornets. Mitchell comes in for Bradley Beal. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Middleton. Thibault kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Thibault. And that one is stuffed right through.
Good read that time from Finney-Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
Pacers leading by 11. Middleton outside. Davis setting the pick for Middleton. Down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
It's not easy to guard Middleton in pick and roll sets because he can beat you in a lot of ways. I mean, give him space, he'll pull it up. Stay up on him, and he'll thread the needle with the pass.
Here's the three. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 6.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Middleton outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 6th assist on the night.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Mitchell kicks to Murray. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Pacers with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Middleton. Over Murray. Middleton can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 12. Thibault finds Finney-Smith. Murray against Powell. To the inside. Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Boy, you've got Murray running the pick and roll. The timing is going to be right on time every time.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Powell. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Thibault. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Hornets shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. On the wing, Murray. Guarded by Porter. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Murray.
You know, they give him the ball and let him quarterback the pick and roll, which speaks, I think, to how confident they are in Murray, guys.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Nurkic checked in for Chris Middleton. The Hornets also changing it up. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Miller comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Beal subbed in for Murray.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Pass to Hartenstein. Lively against Nurkic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lively.
7th in points off turnovers. And they keep a lid on opposing teams' offense overall. They are 10th in points allowed. That's a testament to their schemes and commitment on that side of the ball.
It's been a great season for them so far defensively. Like you said, as active as they are, it's very hard to find high percentage looks against them. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Powell.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. Beal,
the pass to Lively. Back Back to Beal. Hartenstein with the screen on Powell. Beal with the bucket.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Beal against Powell. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Misses. Fourth time against 7 makes for this game. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Some changes for Indiana. Green comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Middleton subbed in for Porter. Hartenstein finds Lively. Here's Beal for the 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Powell with a screen on Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Hornets trail by 7. Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. Here's Lively. Pacers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Miller outside. Outside, Beal. Just 5 on the clock. Lively sends a screen for Beal. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Beal's got 11 points in the quarter.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Powell sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires it up. Again, Indiana.
So far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Hornets trail by 10. Miller outside. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Powell. Pass to Middleton. Over Miller. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Middleton's got 13.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Indiana with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. We're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start.
It's been all about SGA. This guy's slicing and dicing out there. Great feel for where he can get his shots, and his teammates are looking for him.
Ride it till it breaks. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Pacers. They've led by as many as 14 points. They've got Norman Powell. Green is out there with Davis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
For Charlotte, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. And so here is Indiana. They're leading by 8. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis setting the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot, and it's Davis with the jam.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Mitchell outside. Lets a floater go, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Middleton for 3, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Middleton's got 16 points. Hornets trail by 13. Murray outside. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Well, the Hornets shooting here about 46% for the game. Middleton against Murray. Pass to Mitchell. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. While we can, let's have a peek at the league's top foul shooting teams over the course of the last month. Number 1, the Pacers.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Indiana on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And the Hornets miss again. Here's Davis. He takes it in. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Hornets trail by 15. Mitchell outside. And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Murray. Will it go? It's rebounded by Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
From the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 24.
Always producing results. Gilgeous-Alexander has proven to be such a reliable scorer.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And a moment now to look at the stats for Draymond Green. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Finney-Smith with it. He's against Green. Finney-Smith kicks to Mitchell. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Murray, no good.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Davis inside, defended by Thibault. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Middleton, the pass to Davis. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Hartenstein. And here is Mitchell. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Pacers leading by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Middleton outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Murray outside. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain it.
Mitchell outside. Five to shoot. Fires from way outside. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Green, no luck. Hornets trail by 13. Murray for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Powell for 3. That shot off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Come get it, come get it.
Thibault kicks to Finney-Smith. Mitchell outside.
I got him.
Driving the lane. Mitchell, what touch.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 26. Middleton left side. And it's blocked. Powell against Mitchell. With some arc. The Hornets rebound.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
The Pacers making a switch here. Porter's checked in, and the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right, you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
It's stolen by Davis. Middleton for 3, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Middleton's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Indiana. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Chicago Bulls. And then on Thursday, they're off to Washington to take on the Wizards.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run. And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Charlotte again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Davis dishes to Green. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 16-point game. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Thibault finds Mitchell. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Goes up the baseline, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Murray kicks to Finney-Smith. Mitchell against Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 9th in steals, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. First one falls for him. Indiana making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Green. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Beal subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Miller outside. Williams for 3. Not going to go that time. Great D that time for Middleton.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag. And, you know, with Middleton, once he gets himself going, he's really hard to slow down because he's got really good size, a great stroke, and has become more skilled not only as a shooter but a ball handler.
Middleton against Williams. Lively, a screen on Middleton. Back to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
Pass to Nurkic. Caldwell Pope kicks to Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Middleton. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Mitchell.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
They get it again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. Norman Powell's checked in for Indiana. And Mitchell drops them both.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Out to Miller. From downtown. Hits the three-point bomb. Miller's got 5.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Murray. Derek Lively is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Miller in at the small forward position.
And selfless play by Beal, using that pick and roll action to create for a teammate.
Indiana moving it around. Caldwell Pope passes to Porter. 6 to shoot. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Beal. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Beal is always a scoring threat, but right now we're seeing what happens when he's in the zone.
Beal against Powell. To the middle. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Hartenstein passes to Lively. Miller outside. Lively sends a screen for Miller. Off target from outside. Indiana leading by 11. Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Hornets trail by 12. Beal deciding where to go with it. Lively a screen on Powell. Nurkic with the steal. And the dunk by Powell.
Great feed from Davis, a big guy with nice vision.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Murray the pass to Hartenstein. Inside. No good on that one. Great D that time from Powell. Caldwell Pope dishes to Powell. Outside, Porter takes a 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 17. Pass to Murray. Now Hartenstein. Miller outside. Beal against Powell. Lively sends a screen for Beal. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Powell against Beal. Davis with a screen on Beal. And here is Powell. Pass to Porter. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Davis, that's for 2. And it's good off the back rim and in. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Hornets trail by 17. Murray outside. Now Beal. Lively a screen on Powell. And finished off by Lively.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Pass to Davis. 13 feet away. And again, it's Indiana converting.
His ability to dominate games is what makes Anthony Davis a top-tier player.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. There's Beal with the 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Indiana making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Davis. Chris Middleton comes in for Michael Porter. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. The Hornets also changing it up. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jarek Lively. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Brandon Miller. And it's Mitchell in for Bradley Beal. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Powell for 3. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's Middleton.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Really good work by Finney-Smith there to get himself in position, doing the work before the shot. And once he gets the ball, he's good to go.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half. Powell against Mitchell. Outside for Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he knocks down the first one. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Powell. And so Murray nails both of them. Pacers leading by 12. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Thibault. Mitchell outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Great D that time from Nurkic. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Hornets trail by 12. Murray, the pass to Mitchell. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Middleton for three. Offensive rebound. Porter kicks to Nurkic. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 36.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Thibault, beyond the arc. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pacers leading by 14. And a wide-open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Porter's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pacers. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Finney-Smith finds Murray. For three, Mitchell, and he's good on the three ball. Mitchell's got 17 now, just in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
To the middle. Here's Middleton. Tries again, and the layup is good. Middleton's got 24.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Take a break. Free throw drops for Mitchell. Davis is checked in for Indiana. Powell comes in for Michael Porter. And Mitchell drops them both. Pacers leading by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Davis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Middleton. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Murray's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thibault on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Hartenstein with the screen on Middleton. For 3, Murray. And it's good, 2 points.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Indiana's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And that one's good, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hornets trail by 14. Now, here's Mitchell. Finney-Smith with it. Now Green defending. Here's Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 rebounds in the game. Middleton can't get it to go. The Hornets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Finney-Smith has a clear understanding of his role in this offense, including when to take charge and draw fouls.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He knows every possession is critical now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
The definition of a stretch four. Finney Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Davis finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Davis. Middleton outside. Indiana moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Powell inside. Murray on him. They get the rebound. Davis dishes to Powell. They shoot again, and it's good on the layup. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Mitchell against Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Middleton. Powell against Mitchell. Davis with a screen on Mitchell. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pacers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Pass to Davis. And again, it's Indiana.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Feibel for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.